So in this video, we're going to be exploring Bryce Canyon.
We're going to compare it to arches.
Yep.
But we're going to take the Navajo loop and the Queen's Garden loop.
Should be pretty cool. But you guys
are going to have to wait to find out which one did we like better.
All right. Let's see. But we got our sandwiches with us. We see a shady spot over there.
Water with us.
Yep. So we're going to go over here and have our peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
I think we're going to go hike the Queen's Garden, maybe, that takes us like down really close to the hoodoos.
But here you go. Give you guys a little view from the rim trail. Pretty cool, little caves and stuff and all the hoodoos.
Who do you love? Oh, sorry for my bad singing.
Well, we found us a little shady spot here. Not much shade, but enough to eat our little sandwiches.
Yep.
I've got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle box, and Jessica's got the Power Trio box.
I think this is from Encanto. I don't know, some Disney movie about singing.
I have no idea, but you know, what do y'all think? I think we asked you this before, but I don't remember. Peanut butter jelly. What do you like better? Grape?
Or strawberry. Strawberry's the best. You know it is, so make sure you put that in the comments.
Make sure you comment grape in the comments.
Strawberry rules.
That's what I'm talking about. Nope. We parked over here at the Sunset Point, and we're walking along the rim trail.
Which is very easy.
Yep, it's just a paved trail. Heading over to the Navajo Loop.
Yep. And then we'll circle the Queen's Garden.
Yep, the Navajo Loop takes us down there.
It's the switchbacks.
It's that switchback trail you see there. Get all the way to the bottom, and then the Queens will take us back up way over there. Yeah. So that's the plan. We'll see if we make it. With just luck.
Oh boy.
So the Navajo Loop says it's 1.3 miles, but I believe the way we're going to do it is we don't go all the way to the bottom.
Okay.
So we're going to take this and then around.
So it becomes
2.9 miles is what it says. We'll see.
You come up.
First little bit here is just concrete. They just poured a bunch of bags, and it just does switchbacks all the way till you get to the bottom.
Yeah. I would not recommend a wheelchair on here.
Oh, definitely no wheelchairs on this. Way too steep for that. But the view is pretty spectacular.
Yeah.
Pretty spectacular. Right now, too, with the greens popping and the reds and the whites, the sun's so bright. Beautiful. All right, we changed our mind.
Well, we're still doing the Navajo Loop.
We're still doing the Navajo Loop, but instead we're going to go down this way so we get to go through this cavern. Because or the Slot Canyon? Yeah. Because if we would have went the other way, we would have missed this section. Because when we turn on Queens, we end up not doing this section.
Right, and this section, for those of you that are interested,
it's caution.
Caution.
Half mile of falling rocks, very steep, with lots of twists and turns.
And this is called Wall Street. Oh, that one just a flat out hole.
Everybody, there's your arch.
Yep.
It's about the size of 4 heads. I guess it's just a hole. You know what this reminds me of, except for it's open up top and you can see?
Is the Carlsbad Caverns?
Carlsbad Caverns. It's exactly like it, except for it's not a cavern, it's just a ravine.
Right.
Jessica. Will Jessica have to duck?
Yes. Oh, man.
I hope he hits his head.
I usually do. Oh, I did too. The switchbacks were pretty wide, but now, man, they only go like 10 feet and then switch back and then 10 feet. But look at the contrast at how you have the red rock and the blue sky. Oh, I might have to go the other way so you guys can see it without the sun glare. There you go. Talking about contrast, you've got the brightness from the sun, the darkness from the slot cavern, going right down into the abyss.
So cool looking.
So as soon as you get down into the shaded spot, it drops like 20 degrees.
Oh, it feels so good.
It's amazing. Look at this. You can tell the water rushes through here. It just washes it out more. Probably when the snow's melting. Most of the snow's gone now, so. So cool, you've got this washout, and then you got this random tree. Just look at the size of this tree. We're still not at the bottom, but this tree starts down there, goes all the way up out of the canyon. That's the other one, yeah. Okay, here it is from the other angle. It's huge, but when you get down here, you can see there's another one, and it's got another tree that was growing out of it. Amazing. I'll tell you, it's a, it's a little steep going down, but it's really not a hard hike. If you're in fairly decent shape, I mean, you don't have to be in tip-top shape, but
I think going down would be much more preferred than going up.
Yeah, going back up that's going to suck a bit. But, if you're physically able, do this hike. It is really cool because it's a big contrast from the other parks we've been to where it's mostly just rock with little bushes. You've got all these big trees and pretty much everything else that you see at Zion and at Arches and all of that.
Right.
It's very similar, but you have the bigger trees.
And the hoodoos, the way they're formed and stuff is just so cool looking.
Yeah, it's definitely different. But we're going to show you some of it, not all of it, but at least that way the people that can't make this climb will be able to see some of it.
I wonder if they can hear the birds.
I don't know.
Can you guys hear the birds? If you can, comment that you can hear the birds.
Stop walking.
They stop.
They stop when we stop. But you can see down here, this is the base area. And you see where the water runs through and how much water they must get because all the trees and stuff are flourishing. Jessica said that looks like a castle. Y'all agree? Always amazes me out here. Everything is red rock. And then all of a sudden, you have gray. So far, is this called the Queen's Loop?
The Queen's Garden
The Queen's
Trail.
Garden Trail. It's been pretty mellow, just fairly flat. Yep. Walking along the ridge here, looking at all the trees. But we are coming up to the part, I think, soon, where we start going back uphill. We're getting back into the section now. Still got some big old trees, but getting a lot more hoodoos again.
Which means we're going up.
Yes, we are going up. It's nowhere near as steep as that.
Oh no!
That downhill was over there.
I'm glad we went that way first.
Yeah, but I don't know. It probably starts to switch backs eventually.
Don't jinx us.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
Well, actually, I'd rather that than straight climb.
True. That one's really steep over there. But here's the reality. Even when trails aren't particularly that hard, it's okay to take a break. It's not a big deal. Take a break, catch your breath, relax, enjoy the shade, and then keep moving. A little slot coming up. It's a big one.
Well, you said a little slot.
Yeah, it's still pretty cool. We've started the uphill trek, it looks like. We're gonna make our way through these hoodoos, coming up here and get all the way to the top up there. I don't know if you can see those little people right there, but that's where we were earlier.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you get up close and personal with them right here. So weird how they form. And then when we come around this corner here, you can see the big portion of them. And a little further up, I'll be able to get a good scan for you. Cool little cutout. You can walk right through it.
Here I am. Did you think you lost me?
No, I was just going up here
Oh,
because I wanted to get this for everybody. Isn't that stunning?
so many different colors.
I tell you, this trail just keeps giving. The views up here, just amazing.
I know you guys get tired of hearing it, but all you can say is wow, and it's amazing. Like you just start running out of adjectives.
I don't know. For me, what was that? Arches? Yeah, Arches over in Moab.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool, and that was an amazing hike. But visual-wise, I think this is way better. Another spot. We're getting ready to do some switchbacks to go up.
Oh boy.
Looks like they made it just big enough for Jessica.
Debbie jumped on your arm.
It's thirsty.
Don't bite my hand.
You want some water?
You didn't take much.
Okay.
He wants food.
Oh, I wish we had.
Oh, you're not supposed to feed him.
Uh-uh.
All right, we're almost to the top of this hike.
Hopefully.
A couple more corners to go, not too much. So, the burning question. Which one do you like better? Arches or Bryce Canyon?
I still like Arches because I did what I consider my most challenging hike there, but this is way better for view, I guess.
I kind of agree. I like the challenge of the trails and Arches because you have to actually rock scramble and get through some stuff. This path is pretty cool. But the views here, I mean, Arches, don't get me wrong, Arches is amazing. The views are amazing.
But nothing like these views.
But these views are just out of this world. It's like another planet.
But with trees.
And you have trees. There's a few trees at Arches, but nothing like this.
So beautiful.
All right, be sure to tune in next week because next week Jake is coming back to visit us and we're going to go hike the Narrows at Zion.
Yep.
So then we'll tell you which one out of the 3
Yes.
we think are the best.
Yes, for sure. And we've been to the others. We've been to Canyonlands and we've been to Moab. But those are lower on the list.
Yep. So be sure to tune in next week.